when my brother was stumped by a problem. 256? He thought I was guessing, but when he checked the answer, he found I was completely correct. My brother was stunned, so he gave me another problem to test me. I felt the numbers floating in front of me and immediately gave the solution. 259, 365, 4875. My brother was now certain I was a genius. He immediately rushed to tell our parents, but they didn't believe him. So my brother gave me another problem and motivated me with candy. I picked up the blackboard and the numbers started floating again. 512. Dad looked at the blackboard and his eyes lit up with excitement. He took me to the school to demonstrate my skills. The teacher gave me a problem finding the cube root of a 10-digit number. I first erased the decimal point, then easily wrote down the answer. The teacher looked down at the correct answer. It was perfect. The teacher was amazed by my ability, and the entire room erupted in warm applause. However, Dad refused to let me go to school. Instead, he started using me as a tool to make money. I was extremely disappointed by this. One evening, when I came home, I discovered that my older sister had passed away. I was consumed by grief and demanded to know why Mom hadn't taken my sister to see a doctor. Mom remained silent. It turned out that Dad was unwilling to spend the money. I was utterly disillusioned with my family. When I grew up, I traveled to London alone. A professor gave me several top-level math problems. Yet in less than a minute, I calculated the answers. The professor was astounded, as my calculation speed had surpassed that of a computer. I became famous because of this, even making the newspaper headlines. However, my career success caused me to lose myself, and I even abandoned my husband. It wasn't until I was on a TV show one day that I was horrified to see that the numbers were no longer jumping. Instead, they had turned into images of my family. In the end, I gave the wrong answer. I was completely broken. I wanted to go home, but my family had already left. I opened my mother's belongings, and they were filled entirely with my photographs. I burst into tears.